Hello, YouTube family. It's your man White Wolf, and let us begin by paying our respects. Today's training, we're going to be performing self massage, opening up our meridians. This training comes from Shifu Shi Heng Yi, Shaolin Temple Europe Self Mastery Course. I suggest anybody who's interested in the Shaolin arts to go ahead and get started on this course directly because it is life changing. For us to begin, we are going to bring our hands to our chests and we'll take 3 deep inhalations into the belly. Once we have gone ahead and taken our 3 deep inhalations and exhalations, we will begin by rubbing the hands together. We want to start to produce some heat between our palms. So go ahead and start getting it nice and vigorously warmed up. The palms are going to go directly onto our eyes. We're just transferring that heat directly into our eyes. You can keep them closed. We just want to feel the heat going into the eye sockets, into the eye pockets. Once we have transferred the heat into our eyes, our first movement, we are going to bring our fingers, starting from the tip, the ridge, the top of the nose. We come down and we're relaxing underneath the eye, right where the little bone is. We want to just press nice and gently, bring the hands outwardly. We're going to do this for 8 repetitions. Then rotate the back of the thumb in that same area, coming down underneath the eye onto the bone and bringing it outwards. 8 repetitions. Then we're going to be moving to above the eye. So now, still with the back of the thumb, starting at the top of the nose, we're following the eyebrow, bringing our thumb across outwards, above the eye, right on the bone, right where the eyebrow is, going outwards. Once we have finished going across the eyebrows, we will bring our 2 fingers, starting at the very top of the ridge of our nose. We're coming downwards along the line. Inhaling as we come down, we stop near the bottom of the nostrils. We bring it back up, exhale through the nostrils. Down, inhale, up, exhale. We'll do this for 8 repetitions. Next, we're just going to gently and lightly tap the entirety of the face. Starting at the forehead, moving down nice and gently, tapping next to the eyes, underneath the eyes, the cheekbone, the chin. We're gently tapping all across the face. Next, we're going to be massaging the ears. The thumbs are on the inside of the ear. We're starting at the very top. We're massaging and then we're moving a few centimeters or a centimeter to the front, to the back, slowly making our way around the ear. Doing this for about 8 repetitions. Then we're switching the hand around. Now the thumb is on the back side of the ear. The rest of the fingers are on the inside of the ear. And once again, we're massaging, going around centimeter by centimeter. Once we massage the ear, we want to pull the ear outwards, going left and right. We'll do this about 9 repetitions. We want to feel a stretch in the ear. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Once we go left and right, now we're pulling the ear downwards. Same thing, we want to feel a nice stretch in the ear. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Doing this for 8 to 9 repetitions. You can definitely do more. More is more beneficial, but a minimum of 8 to 9 repetitions. Next, we're going to be placing our thumbs into a pressure point that's right next to our nostrils. Take your thumb, bring it about an inch away from the nostril to the left or right. You're feeling for a very sensitive nerve right on that cheekbone. The rest of your fingers are going right behind the head, and we're pressing nice and gently. Inhale, release, exhale. Press nice and gently. Inhale, release, exhale. We're doing this for 8 repetitions. Next, we are going to be taking the back of the knuckle and just gently massaging right in front of the teeth, above the chin, just gently massaging left and right, right below the lips. Next, we're going to be massaging our eyes. We're going to be rotating our eyes 8 repetitions to the left, going clockwise, and then 8 repetitions going counterclockwise. Keep your eyes closed and just rotate the eyeballs inside the lid. Next, we're moving to our tongue. The tongue is going to go right in front of the teeth, and we're making a circular going clockwise and counterclockwise around the teeth within the mouth. Next, we're going to be massaging the temples. Go ahead, bring your fingers up to that sensitive point where the temple is. And we're just going to be massaging clockwise, 8 repetition, switching directions, counterclockwise 8 repetitions. Nice and gently, just enough pressure to feel that you're massaging your temples. You want to feel the pressure, the nerve that's there, but you don't want to hurt yourself. Next, we are going to be massaging the point where the spine is connecting to the back of the head. So our thumbs are going to find that point right where the spine connects to the head. The rest of the hand is resting on top of the head, and we're just massaging that entry point nice and gently. Going clockwise, then counterclockwise, minimum of 8 repetitions. Next, we will be covering the ears, and with our 2 fingers, the index finger, the pointer finger, and the long finger, we're going to gently tap the back of the head. It's going to feel like we're playing some drums inside of our head. The palm closes the ear, and we're just gently tapping. 8 repetitions. After we finish, we're going to find that long muscle that is right underneath the ear. We're going to take our 2 fingers, and we're just going to gently go right down that muscle, down to our clavicle, gently massaging it downwards, trying to release some of that tension. Don't press too hard. Be nice and gentle. Now that we've finished our head area, we're going to move down to our arms. We're going to start at the top of the neck, and we're just swiping down the length of the arm. Once we gently swipe down the length of the arm, we'll start at the shoulder, and we'll get our thumb and start massaging the front of the shoulder, using the other fingers massaging the back, the mid-delt, moving down the length of the arm to our bicep, massaging every couple inches as we progress downwards, down to the forearm, and then eventually down to the hand. Now, when we're in the hand, go ahead and spend some time. We really want to start focusing in between all the bones, using our thumb to start massaging the fingers, massaging the length of the fingers, the size of the hand. And we just want to spend some time, start to build up some awareness and all the different little pressure spots we have in our body, in our hands. Once we massage our hand, we're going to go ahead and pull our fingers. We'll pop them. After pulling each finger, we're going to spread our fingers. Each finger one at a time. Once we finish with the one arm, then we're just going to go ahead and switch to the other side, repeating the same steps. Swiping down the arm, massaging the shoulder, massaging the bicep, massaging the forearm, massaging the hands. pulling the fingers, opening the fingers. All right, now that we finished our arms, we'll go ahead and move underneath the arm right into the lat. We're going to lift up our arm, the hand, the thumb is in the front part of the lat, the fingers on the back part. We'll take the arm that we lifted, bring it to the opposing side, grab the elbow of the opposite arm, and then we need to relax so we can start to squeeze and start to massage the lat. And we're just going to take our time, feeling the squeeze, getting up into the lat, being nice and gentle. Once we finish squeezing and massaging the lat, we can bring our fingers or the tops of our knuckles and we'll go where our rib cage is. And we're just going to start massaging forward right at the ribs, following that rib line. Starting at the back and bringing it to the front. It's a little bit easier with the front part of your knuckles, but if you got them strong fingers, the same thing, you can use your fingers. Then we're just going to switch side. Once again, grabbing the lat, bring the opposite arm across, grabbing the elbow, relaxing so we can actually squeeze the lat. And then we're just going to nicely massage. Once again, after we finish the lat, we're just moving down to where we feel our ribs, starting at the back, coming forward, and we're gently massaging the rib line, going from back to front. Now, once we get done massaging the second side, we're going to bring our hands together. We're going to be massaging that space where our kidneys are. We'll start high and then we'll go low. And you just want to go up and down, massaging that space where the kidneys are. Nice and gently, applying some pressure so you can feel it. And we just want to feel that warmth starting to heat up in that area. Once we finish, we'll bring our hands to our stomach. And then we're going to gently massage the stomach, going in a clockwise direction, then switching counterclockwise. And we'll do this about another 8 repetitions. Now, once we finish with our stomach, we're moving down to the legs. starting at the top. Starting at the top of the quads, we're just going to be shaking the leg, getting it nice and loose, making sure the leg is nice and relaxed. Starting near the hip, moving down towards the knee. We're starting around the knee, and then we're moving on top of the knee, massaging the actual kneecap, going to gentle circles, doing 8 repetitions. Switching directions, another 8 repetitions. Then we can go ahead and bend our leg. We'll start at the calf. We want to massage the calf. We're going to be going gently downwards, massaging the top, the middle, the bottom. Then we start moving closer to our ankle, moving closer to the heel. And we really just want to start kind of loosening everything up, feeling that we got some sensitive areas down there. Then we're moving down to the foot, massaging the palms of the feet, the sides of the foot, moving up to the toes, massaging each toe, the space between each toe. And we're just nice and gently starting to feel the warmth starting to generate throughout our whole body. Once we're done with one leg, we're switching to the other leg, starting at the top of the quad. We're just shaking the quad left and right, making sure it gets loosey-goosey. We want that quad loosey-goosey. Moving down to the kneecap, we start on the sides of the kneecap first, generating some heat, and then we're moving to the top of the kneecap, going to that circular direction 8 times at a minimum, and then switching directions 8 times. Once again, bending the leg, we're starting at the top of the calf. Just getting up in there, starting at the very top, moving down to the center, moving down to the lower part of the calf, getting them thumbs up in there. And then we're moving down towards the ankle, towards the back of the heel, feeling some of the more sensitive areas that we have. Then we're moving to the foot. Getting the very base of the heel, moving to the center of the foot, moving to the top of the foot, getting in between the space between each toes, getting on the sides of the feet, and we're just getting nice and comfy. We're just helping really loosen up and opening up those meridians. This should feel very relaxing and quite good. It should be a good feeling. It should not be a painful feeling. So now we have finished our self massage. We're going to go ahead, close out by paying our respects once again. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this self massage. This is important because it really helps us to start when we start doing our Qigong practices and our movements and connecting everything together. When we start feeling the heat and the magnetism and how it works with the body and the breath and everything connected, this really helps so you can feel it. So it's like you're not just imagining things, you're starting to really feel how everything is connected. Our next Qigong training, we're going to actually start doing some form practice. We're going to start going over our first form, Rochan. and it's going to be very exciting. So make sure you get ready. I suggest everybody go ahead, head over to the Stand store, type in White Wolf 719, and get our free Warriors of Light leveling guide. This leveling guide is going to help you get to level 3. Once you're at level 3, homie, you're walking your own purpose. You have the knowing inside of yourself to recognize how God is working in your life and how your connection with God is, how to build it deeper. And yeah, it's just an extra step to help you. It's free. Go ahead, check it out. And go ahead, listen to the Warriors of Light podcast. We got some great stories, some great predictions that are pretty important. And yeah, it's just something that can help people out. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around until the end of this training session. Everybody have a beautiful, blessed, and lovely day. Know that God is with you, that God has your back, that you're not alone in this journey, and that we are all going to do amazing things together. So, everybody, take care. Love and light leads the way. Peace.